Hey everybody, and welcome to Restaurant Recipe Recreations. This channel is dedicated to teaching you how to create your favorite signature recipes from the most popular restaurants. And this video is a viewer request for the Jack Daniels glazed chicken from TGI Fridays. Now, when TGI Fridays first introduced this Jack Daniels glaze in the late 90s, it quickly skyrocketed to one of their signature items. And they use it on a variety of different things on their menu. They glaze steaks with it, burgers even, ribs, salmon, chicken wings. And of course today we're going to do it with grilled chicken breast. But again, you can create this glaze at home and use it on anything that you want when you're grilling out. And that's what makes it so versatile and great. I mean, aside from the fact that it's unbelievably delicious and the fact that it's made with Jack Daniels. So really, like, how can you go wrong? I know that TGI Fridays sells this whiskey glaze retail, so already bottled, but in all honesty, the only place that I have been able to find it is through Amazon, where you have to buy a case of 6 bottles for about $74. And you would have to really, really love TGI Fridays whiskey glaze in order to spend that kind of money on a condiment. But you don't have to, because I'm going to teach you how to do it today. So sometime between when they first created the Jack Daniels whiskey glaze and now, TGI Fridays has dropped the association with Jack Daniels, and they simply refer to it on their menu as the signature whiskey glaze. Now, it's not for me to speculate why that is, but for today's purposes, I'm going to teach you how to recreate the whiskey glaze using actual Jack Daniels. And we're gonna get this as close to the original as humanly possible. So let's go ahead and get started with the Jack Daniels grilled chicken from TGI Fridays with my old friend Jack. If you've never met Jack before, he's a great guy. Sometimes nicer than my husband. I probably should edit that out. So I'm going to start by grating the onion. I have here a medium yellow onion, and you only need 3 tablespoons, so you won't be using the whole thing. And I'm going to use the large side of a box grater because I want this onion to be finer than even a mince can get you. So you want to grate 3 tablespoons of your yellow onion. Start by getting yourself a medium-sized saucepan, and on medium heat, add about 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil. Now you'll add your 3 tablespoons of grated onion and let those sweat down. Next, you want to add 2/3 of a cup of water. And now we're going to add 1 full cup of your Jack Daniels. Woohoo! That's what I'm talking about. And now we're going to add 1 1/4 cup of granulated sugar. And then stir that mixture until the sugar is completely dissolved. Remember to keep your heat on a medium so that the sugar doesn't burn. Next, we have 2 tablespoons of distilled white vinegar, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of dehydrated garlic or garlic powder, 1/4 teaspoon of kosher salt, 1/2 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, and finally 1/2 cup of molasses. And then continue to stir this glaze until it reduces by half. Once your glaze has reduced by half and is thick enough to stick to the back of a spoon, you know that it's ready. Whatever you're using this glaze for, whether it's chicken or steak or ribs, you will want to marinate it in this glaze. However, this glaze needs to completely cool before you marinate any protein in this. So this glaze will need to go into the refrigerator for at least 3 hours before you marinate any of your chicken or your beef with it. And really, it may be best to make your glaze a day in advance. So once your glaze has had a chance to completely cool, you'll want to marinate your chicken or your steak or whatever it is that you're using the glaze for about 30 minutes or so, just to get some nice flavor on it. I'm going to be using this all-clad indoor grill pan because I just love it for these purposes, but obviously if you want to grill these outdoors and that's your preferred way, by all means, be my guest. This is non-stick, but I'm just gonna hit it with a little bit of pan spray for some extra non-stick assuredness. And I've got the extra glaze here too that we're going to brush onto the chicken as it grills. So once your grill or your grill pan is hot enough, go ahead and put your chicken onto the grill. And I'm going to take this glaze and brush extra onto my chicken. And we're going to do this on both sides. So as you know, there is a lot of sugar in this glaze, and sugar burns easily, so just keep an eye on it to make sure that you're not burning the glaze. And then you'll flip your chicken and then add some more glaze. Look at that. Oh. And now the only thing left to do, of course. Oh, love that sound. I don't need to stir. Kids, don't try this at home. All right, let's do this. Thank you, Fridays. Thank you, Jack Daniels. And thank you to the viewer who requested this video. If you have a recipe or a restaurant that you would like me to feature, go ahead and drop it in the comment section below. And if you like this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. But until I see you all again, everybody, make it an awesome, awesome day. Cheers. I love y'all.